This is Jason's Electronics Repair. Welcome to my ER. We have, like the title says, chaos in the workshop. It is a disaster and a mess, and I got a bunch of things to set up and then to work on some boards. So first, let me switch to this camera. There we go. I got everything mixed up because I moved stuff around again. So I have a Surface computer that I'm going to set up and do some stuff with out here. That's this thing here. I want to try some stuff. I got this, my wife made me, Jennifer, and it's going to sit here and I'm going to store stuff in it, like my little, no, not that, probably like tweezers. Yeah, tweezers will fit in there. She sealed it and everything. So then we got some packages. So let's just, Phil, hello, Jim. I didn't set up the comments the way I was supposed to. So this is just going to be a chaotic stream of me not finding anything. Because that's just the way this day is going. So I hope everyone is having a good day. I've been quiet this week because, going through some things, but I'm not going to get into all the nitty-gritty of that. So I'm going to push through and see what we have here. So this should be a USB-C charging cable for the Surface laptop. So we're going to test that, because I want to be able to move this back and forth, and I can't do that currently. Man, this is like crap design, but let's see if it works. So I have that 100-watt power bank thing, so I'm just going to plug that silicone cables. They're the way to go. These are not silicone. But, so I'm going to plug this into my unit there. Move that, open that in a minute. That's for the project today. We have a mess, so let's see if this will charge and turn on. Yes, it does charge and turn on. So see if it works recognizing me. Hello, how you doing? So Lee, hello, how's it going? Oh. Okay, so there we go. So yeah, so now it works. It's got my YouTube on there. All right, so I don't know how I'm going to implement this in here, but I want to be able to go back and forth. I'm going to use this as my check-in computer. So I can just, it's got the touch screen on it. So I can just set it up, and then I can also plug the HDMI cable into this port here and be able to transmit what's on the screen to the stream. That should be fairly easy to do. Clean this bad boy with some alcohol, because hasn't been cleaned since my son had it when he was using it for school. But he's got a different laptop for school now. Hopefully soon I'll be fixing a desktop computer for him, and he'll have a way to do gaming and stuff on the PC. So not quite sure how I feel about the gaming and stuff. I normally am the one who games with him, but he is 13, getting older, and he wants to play online with other people. And I'm like, fine. Apparently my Minecraft builds are boring, and too technical. Not enough fun. Okay, so that is that. So I'm going to set this up right there. Okay, so I got that for future streams, and that way I can do it for like searches, or like if we're doing the podcast, I can see the chat and still have my computer free to stream the event. Because what my goal is to get the Skype call on that computer, and then run it to my OBS to so I can stream the podcast to the channel. So, hello, iFix Consoles. Hello, Chris. How you doing? Eddie Painter. Hello. Let's see. What do we got here? We have a variety of stuff, I would assume. So this could be anything from PSP stuff to Nintendo to just, it could be anything. This appears to be power switches. Either Wi-Fi. Yeah, these are the Wi-Fi switches for the PSP. So let me get out the PSP parts here. So we got already in the parts box, we have some switches and some USB ports. And these are power switches. These are the Wi-Fi switch. Then also in here we have some of the power boards that have the membranes on them. Not the membranes, but the contacts. So let's see what we have in here. This is probably PSP related also. Yep, it is. Okay. So this is, after you change the case, it is a liner that goes around the inside of the case to make it dust proof, so that it won't get anything under it. So go ahead and put those in there. And then we have this one. I believe this is motherboards, because I recognize what this order is. My big order with my Nintendo 3DS stuff and all that stuff is been in Georgia, which is 4 to 6 hours away, depending on how you drive. And they, it's still not here yet. So, still not here yet. So let's see here. These boxes are a little worse for wear. But let's see what we got. We have a PSP. These are supposed to be working units here. This one has a broken switch on it for the for when the disc is entered. Is that broken, or does it just pop out? Yeah, that appears to be broken. So, yep. Yep, that's broken. So this one is a bad board. That one needs to go back or have a dispute raised on it. This one at least is in bubble wrap. And the little switch is fine on this one. So these are supposed to be working boards. I got 2 of them just to have 2 working boards. Everything looks good. The connectors look good. They don't look damaged. So that switch is good. Port looks good. Yeah, this one looks to be in good shape. I don't know why they didn't wrap it wrap the other one in bubble wrap. That's confusing to me. Let's see. Let's grab the tweezers here. Just make sure this is broken before I open a dispute. This is what I meant in previous videos and streams where you could literally buy everything for a PSP and build it yourself. Say but like two things. Two things you can't buy. Can't buy the Wi-Fi unit. And you can't, how was that other one on there? And you can't buy the, no, just the Wi-Fi unit, which is a very important part of and the Wi-Fi unit includes the antenna. So that just pinged off. On it. So that could be lost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a shot of this being broken with the zoom in so that you can see that it's broken. Then I'll screenshot from the let me hit record. So this arrived broken. This little tab piece is a little limit switch. It is broken. If you look on the other board that came in the package, it has the limit switch on it. So this one is broken. I would like a refund or a replacement on the unit. Thank you. So I just recorded that little video to upload to AliExpress when I filed the dispute. So I'll put that away. I'll keep these boxes. And I got a mess on my bench. So now I have two M92s that I grossly overpaid for on AliExpress. Hello, Travis. How's it going? Sorry I didn't respond to you right away there. I was a little irritated over the broken board. So these M92s came from Amazon, and I want to keep the packages separate so that if they're bad, I can send them back. So this one is this package. All right, so that one's going to stay in there. And then that will go there. All right, so we got an M92. Now we need a board to put an M92 on. Not this one. Not this one. It's got other issues. All right, so let's see here. It was this one that booted. Yeah, this one right here. So where's my scissors I was looking for this whole time? So we're going to get this in our stick vise. Maybe get it in the stick vise. And we are going to make some room, put the camera on. And we're going to do something about this M92. Turn on the hot air. Turn on the irons. First thing I'm going to do is I want to reflow the one that's on there, just for good measure. So we have hot air. So let's get the microscope to where I can get on it. All right. Good for you. There we go. So that looks good for me. So I'm going to check chat while I set up fume extraction. Someone's having coffee. I'm already drinking tea. All right. So I want to get this over here quick so I don't burn it again. So the fume extractor is set up. Shouldn't get burned. Hot air should be set. Let's add some flux. And all right, here we go. Just letting the hot air heat up. 460, 40% airflow. All right, so give it a little bit. All right, so that should be good. We'll test it again and make sure it is good. Turn that off now. I think I may have burned my fume extractor some more, but you know what happens. That was a reflow with a supposedly good chip. They asked me to test it again before giving me my money back. I'm like, ain't gonna hurt to reflow it. So that's what we did. We reflowed it. I'm gonna get some IPA here. Dilute that flux. And pick up the diluted flux on both sides of the board. This normally saves me having to ultrasonic it. All right. Let's hold that to the side. Let's clean off the mat here. Okay. Now, one of the reasons that it's so much chaos in the workshop is the amount of bad M92 chips I have received. So I am actually sending Phil, if he's still in the chat, some of the one from each of these batches that are bad, just to make sure that it's not me doing something incorrect. So I'm just going to turn on meters here, power supply, and we can stick this in there. my faith in this working. But, you know, we're going to test it anyways. Just like to put these in just to support the port when I'm plugging things in and out of it. So it's a couple extra seconds on the process, but it does make me feel more comfortable. So we're going to hook up this power button. We're going to hook up backlight. So I'm going to plug in this battery. We're going to see if it has enough juice to turn it on. It does have enough juice. Okay. That booted with no error. Let's turn it off. So we'll hook up touch. So this just needed a reflow. That's going to irritate me. Or another chip in that batch was good and the other one was bad. So let's just hook up a few things here. Let's just hook up touch. This is the nightmare that I've been having. I'm going to put the fan in just for good measure, just so I don't have to do it later if it works. Alright, so we're going to throw this fan in real quick. So, I don't know. Okay, so you just connect up this one thing, alright. Alright, so we'll flip that down, get a screw in it. Let's see here. Milano, Jordan, hello, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. I don't know if I've seen you. You may have been here before. I know you're always on Phil's channel. Very big supporter of Phil and his channel. It's good to see you here. Oh, Travis is drinking already. Wow. He's in my time zone. It's like 7:50 in the morning and he's already drinking. That's insane. So let's see here. All right, let's see if this bad boy works. Okay, so we gotta hook up this connector. I hate this connector. I had one of these troll me the other day with no touch, and it was just the connector wasn't connected right. So let's hook up the battery back. Let's turn it on. Yeah, I think this is the one that trolled me with the touch. It was the connector. All right, that feels like it's in there now. Let's try this again. Yeah, no freaking touch. Let's do it this way, and then I'll figure out the touch issue in a minute. I just want to make sure I don't get the M92 error. So that one connects with low battery signal. Oh, none of those Joy-Con rails are hooked up. Okay, so we can get into the screen, and then I get the error. Okay, so I got the M92 error code again. So could be why touch didn't work. So this has come back M92 every time, and I apparently am still getting that error. It's weird how after it boots and and I don't have touch. It's very odd. Sometimes I get touch. It's very odd. Very, very odd. Oh, coffee. Bourbon comes in. You put bourbon in the coffee. That's how you do it. Travis, we have to live up to the American stereotype. So, we have to drink Busch Light beer in the morning and, be like that. Get some Busch Light beer, wake up, crack a can, smoke a pack of cigarettes. And we got to live up to that stereotype. So, anybody knows Busch Light beer in America is probably the cheapest, nastiest beer you could ever have. It's cheap and nasty. Yeah. There's also a brand called Natural Ice. We used to call it Natty Ice. Yeah, it's gross stuff. I mean, but when you're a teenager, you're 17, 18 years old, and you would go to a party on the beach, because I grew up on the beach. People would get kegs of Busch Light and have coolers full of the stuff, and it was like, this stuff is so nasty. Why are we drinking this? But we were kids and we were stupid and poor. Living on the beach as a teenager and fending for yourself is expensive. So that, I had an hour and a half drive to work every day. Mad talked. Oh my god, I haven't heard that one in forever. I don't drink. Ever since I was in my accident, I haven't drank. Too many medications to have bad side effects and bad reactions. But I remember, being 17, 18, 21. You have to be 21 here to drink, but, I knew people. My cousin was older. So, all right. So, reflow didn't do it. All right. So we are going to change this M92. Strawberry Hill. I don't know. Zimas. I know we drink a lot of Zima. That's interesting. I'm not sure. So we're going to change this M92 here. And we're